People are talking at a party. Have they met before? Listen and check the correct answer. 1.
Say, I don't think we've met, have we?
No, I don't think so. My name's Donna.
Hi, nice to meet you, Donna. I'm Tim Clark.
2.
Hey, you're Bob Thompson, right?
That's right. And you're Jenny...
Yeah, Jenny Lindsay.
Yeah, right. We met at Bill's wedding.
Hey, you look great.
Well, so do you.
3.
Haven't we met somewhere?
No, I don't think so.
Aren't you Kevin Grant?
No, my name's Greg. Greg Brown.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was positive we'd met before.
4.
Jeff, hi. Remember me?
Sue? Sue Thomas.
That's right. We were in that computer course together.
Yeah, boy, was that boring.
Sure was. So how have you been?
Oh, not bad. Thanks.
5.
Oh, hi. You're Jonathan, aren't you?
Yes. And you're Wendy.
Yeah. We met at the conference in Hawaii last summer.
Right. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you, too.
6.
Hi. Don't we work in the same building?
Yes, I think we do.
I'm Gary James. I'm in accounting.
Hi, I'm Lynn Williams. I'm in marketing.
Hello, Judy. It's Tom.
Tom, hi. How are you?
Fine. I'm just calling to see if you can still help me organize the party at my house next month.
Oh, sure. As long as you're planning to invite me, too.
You're number 1 on the guest list, Judy. Actually, I'm writing the invitations right now. Is there anyone you'd like me to invite?
Well, my boyfriend John, of course.
His last name is Green, right? Greene?
That's right. And there's no H in John. It's just Jon.
Okay.
Oh, and why don't you invite Tim Go and his wife? They're a lot of fun.
Tim Go? I thought it was Jim.
No, Tim. And the last name is Go.
Goh, right. And his wife's name is...
Oh, it's Vicky. Vicki. And don't forget Carl Baker. That's Carl with a K. Karl.
Okay. Is he married?
No, but you could invite his girlfriend. Her name's Anne Reed. That's Anne for Anne, and Reed is Reid. Hold on, and I'll give you all the addresses. I just need to find my Palm Pilot. I think it's around here somewhere.
Listen to John, Anne, and Phil discuss sports and exercise. Which one is a couch potato, a fitness freak, a sports fanatic?
How good are you at sports, John?
Are you kidding? I'm terrible, but I love to watch sports. I go to football or baseball games all the time, and I buy 3 or 4 different sports magazines every week.
Wow.
Do you like sports, Anne?
Oh, yes. I like to exercise. But I don't watch sports very much, and I never buy sports magazines.
How much time do you spend exercising?
Well, I guess I exercise about 2 or 3 hours a day. I do aerobics 3 times a week, and the other days I go swimming. It makes me feel good.
That's great.
And what about you, Phil?
Oh, I'm too lazy to play sports. I really hate exercising. And I almost never go to any sporting events. In my free time, I like to sit with my feet up and watch my favorite TV shows.
One. Bill.
I think exercise is so important to good health. There is a really good sports club near my school. During the week, I play tennis there for an hour before school starts. On weekends, I usually work out at the gym near my house for a few hours. I also play baseball with some friends from school. It's so much fun.
2. Liz.
I don't like jogging or doing anything too energetic. I prefer taking walks. I like to take a short walk every day through the park across from my house. Sometimes my boyfriend goes with me. It's nice to talk and look at the flowers and trees. On Sunday, I like to swim, but for only about a half hour. I sleep the rest of the weekend.
3. Victor.
I am a big football fan, but I only watch it on TV. I can't stand playing it. There are great games to watch on the weekend. I also enjoy watching tennis. I'd like to learn someday, but I don't like to sweat. I love chess and often play with my younger sister. She's really good at it and usually wins. On the weekends, I love to play video games with some of my friends.
4. Maria.
I just love to exercise. I like many different sports. Let's see. I like swimming a lot. I get up very early, around 5 a.m., and swim for 2 hours from Monday to Friday. I also enjoy basketball and play with a group of friends from work every Tuesday night. And I've also started playing golf this year. Before playing, I go jogging to warm up.
5. David.
I enjoy exercise, but I don't do it as much as I should. I meet a friend every Wednesday and we play tennis. I'm not a very good player, but it's fun and we usually play for an hour. On weekends, I like to bicycle in our neighborhood. I guess I spend an hour or two doing that. Oh, and I love baseball, but only watching it while sitting on the couch eating popcorn.
One.
So how do you like your job, Bill?
Well, it was okay at first, but now, after 2 years, I don't like it.
Oh, why is that?
It's boring. I do the same thing every day. I'm really sick of it.
So why don't you change jobs?
I'm well paid. I like the money.
Oh, I see. But you should leave if you're not happy.
Yeah, maybe I should.
2.
Do you like teaching children, Christine?
Oh, yes. I love working with kids. They're so much fun.
Well, I guess you have the perfect job.
Yeah, I like it a lot. There's just one thing I don't like.
What's that?
The distance to school. It's too far away. It takes me an hour to drive there every day.
Wow, that must be awful.
It is. But the schools that are near me are not as good.
3.
How is your new job going, Anna?
Good, thanks. I really like it.
What do you like best about it?
I think it's the people I work with. They are so nice.
People make all the difference in a job, don't they?
They sure do. The only trouble is I have to travel a lot. I'm away from home for about 2 weeks every month.
Yeah, that can be difficult.
It is. I hope I won't have to travel so much next year.
4.
Do you enjoy being a salesperson, Nancy?
Yes, I do like it. I get to meet so many people.
Is it hard work?
Yes, it can be. I don't like the long hours. I'm always really tired when I get home at night.
That's too bad. Why don't you quit?
Because I think my boss is great to work for.
5.
How long have you been working in a restaurant, Martin?
For more than 5 years.
Wow, you must really enjoy it.
Oh, no, I don't enjoy it at all. It's hard work and pretty tiring, too. I'm on my feet all night.
Oh, I see.
But the tips are great. I really should find a better job soon, though.
People are discussing parties. What kind of event are they talking about? Listen and circle the correct answer. 1.
Here we are. Can you turn on the light? My hands are full.
Sure.
Surprise! Happy anniversary, honey.
And I thought you forgot.
2.
Are you going to Joe's party?
Yes, I am.
What are you going to bring?
I'm going to bring a homemade pizza. How about you?
I think I'll bring a dessert, maybe a chocolate cake.
3.
David, are you doing anything this Saturday?
Not a thing. Why?
Andy is turning 20, and I'm having a party for him. Can you come?
Sure. I can't wait to see him try and blow out 20 candles.
Great. Show up at about 7:30.
4.
Are you going to Susie's party?
Yes, I am.
What kind of party is it?
Well, I heard she's going to make dinner for everyone. The food will be served buffet style, I think.
Sounds nice.
5.
Hi, Ted.
Hi, Lynn.
Hey, are you free on Saturday afternoon?
Yeah. What do you have in mind?
Well, I'm going down to the park with some friends. We're going to grill some steaks down there. Why don't you come?
Okay, thanks. I'll bring something to drink.
6.
Would you like to come for dinner tomorrow night? I'm having a few people over.
Yeah, sure. Is it potluck?
Yes, it is.
Okay, what should I bring?
Well, you could bring dessert and a date if you want.
So, how was your trip to San Francisco, Cindy?
Oh, pretty good, mostly.
Mostly?
Yeah, it started off okay. I did all the usual things. You know, I took a ride on the cable car. That was fun.
I know, I love the cable cars.
Then I looked around Chinatown. The food there is terrific.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, on my second day, I decided to rent a car. I wanted to get out of the city and look around.
Were you on your own?
Uh-huh. So, first I drove across the Golden Gate Bridge and stopped to take some photos. Then I decided to drive out to Napa Valley.
Napa Valley?
Yeah. That's where they grow grapes to make wine. It's really beautiful. All green, great vineyards. Unfortunately, while I was driving, I had a slight accident.
Oh no, were you hurt?
No, but it was awful. I had to leave the car and take a taxi all the way back to the hotel. It cost me an arm and a leg.
Oh no, what a vacation.
Listen and complete the chart. So, Joanne, did you have a nice vacation?
Yes, I went to Europe.
Really? I went to England.
Cool. What did you do there?
I stayed in London for a few days. Then I went to the coast, to Brighton. What about you?
I went to Italy. I spent 2 weeks in Rome.
Nice.
Yeah, but it wasn't long enough. I had to come home and study.
So did I. Did you spend any time with your family?
Well, I spent a little time with my mom and dad. What about you?
No, I didn't see my family at all.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. So what courses are you taking this year?
I'm not sure, but I'm definitely going to study a language.
So am I. What language are you going to study?
Japanese. What about you?
I think I'll probably study Portuguese because I want to go to Brazil next year.
Wow, so do I.
So why don't you study Portuguese?
Well, I want to go to Brazil someday, but I want to study Japanese now.
One.
Hi, Mom. This is Jill. Just calling to say hello. I'm having a wonderful time. Last week, I met this gorgeous Italian guy. He's really nice. He doesn't have a job yet, but I'm sure he's going to be very successful. And guess what? He wants to marry me. He gave me a beautiful ring. I think it belonged to a relative. Anyway, what do you think? I'll call back later. Bye.
2.
Mom, this is John. Listen, I'm going to be back a day late. Traffic to the airport this morning was terrible. By the time I arrived, my plane had left. I also lost my wallet in the rush. It has all my credit cards in it, and the airline won't help me. I'm not sure what to do. I'll call you later. Bye.
3.
Hi, Dad. This is Mary calling from Paris. Sorry I missed you. Listen, something terrible happened. I went on a bus tour this morning and dropped my glasses somewhere. I can't find them and I can't see anything without them. Can you call me back as soon as you get this message?
4.
Hi, Mom. This is Margaret calling. Listen, I won't be home tomorrow night. They changed my flight, and there's no flight tomorrow, so, I'll be home on Friday. Don't worry about me. I'm excited because I can do a few more things here in Hong Kong. See you soon.
Hey, are these pictures of you when you were a kid?
Yeah, that's me in front of my uncle's beach house. When I was a kid, we used to spend 2 weeks there every summer.
Wow, I bet that was fun.
Yeah, we always had a great time. Every day we used to get up early and walk along the beach. I had a great shell collection. In fact, I think it's still up in the attic.
Hey, I used to collect shells too when I was a kid, but my parents threw them out. You know what I remember most about growing up?
What?
Visiting my grandparents' house. You know, on holidays and stuff. They lived way out in the country, and my granddad had a horse named Blackie. He taught me how to ride. I just loved that horse, and she loved me too. I used to really enjoy spending time at my grandparents' house. And every time I came back, Blackie remembered me.
Ah, memories.
One.
So tell me about Tokyo. What's it like?
I love it. There are so many great things to do. I'm busy all the time.
2.
Do you like living here?
Well, it's okay. One thing I do like is that there's very little noise. People don't walk down the street with loud radios or anything. It's pretty nice.
3.
Do you like it here?
It's okay, but it's awfully crowded, and the air is so dirty. To tell you the truth, I'm thinking about moving.
4.
What's it like living in New York?
Oh, it's really a great city, but you have to pay a fortune for everything.
5.
Is Auckland a very big city? Is it crowded?
Not really. It's really quite small. It's never very crowded or noisy. In fact, it's like a small town in many ways.
6.
So what's San Francisco like? I hear it's very scenic.
Yes, it is. The Golden Gate Bridge is great any time of year. The parks and the ocean are beautiful too. It really is a very lovely city.
7.
What's your hometown like? Is it a nice place to live?
It's great, especially for families with children. It's pretty and quiet, and it isn't dangerous at all.
8.
Is Osaka a big place?
Sure. That's why I like it. Lots of people, lots of nightclubs and discos. I don't like small cities.
Do the people like the cities they live in? Listen and check the correct answer. 1.
How do you like where you're living? Oh, I love it. There's so much to do here, and I have a lot of friends here too.
2.
What's your city like?
Well, the good thing is there are a lot of things to do here. There are good theaters and restaurants. The trouble is it's getting very polluted, so it's not as nice as it used to be.
3.
Do you enjoy where you're living?
Well, I enjoy a lot about it. The city has a very nice climate. It's never too hot or too cold, and it's a safe place to live.
4.
What's it like to live in this city?
Well, it's very noisy and crowded, and the pollution is getting really bad. And I think we have one of the worst transportation systems in the world. I'd love to live somewhere else.
5.
How is it here anyway? Is this a nice place to live?
Oh, I'm really glad we moved here. The air is fresh and the people are very friendly. Rents are pretty reasonable and it's a very safe city, too. That's so important. Also, it's close to the sea, so it's great in the summer.
6.
Do you enjoy living here?
Some things are okay. The restaurants are pretty good, and the subway system is pretty good too, but it's very old and not very clean. The weather also isn't that great. It's very hot and humid in the summer, and pretty cold in the winter. But in general, it's not too bad.
1.
New York has great museums, and so does Washington. But Washington feels more serious because the government is there, so it isn't as exciting as New York. Washington is more beautiful for sure, and the restaurants are cheaper there. But you know, I love theater, and New York has the best. Washington is okay, but I love New York.
2.
Los Angeles is a huge place. You need a car to get around. San Francisco is more beautiful, and it's a great place for a weekend, but I get bored there after a few days. I enjoy the fact that in Los Angeles, everything moves really fast. I love living here.
3.
Hong Kong may be more beautiful than Singapore because it's got that fantastic harbor, but I like Singapore better. It's smaller, so I think it's more comfortable. It's easy to get around, and everything is very clean. Hong Kong is pretty polluted, and it's always very crowded.
4.
Melbourne is smaller than Sydney. It has a lot of lovely old buildings and great restaurants. Sydney is more exciting and probably more beautiful, but I think it's too busy and too expensive. Melbourne prices are better, and it's a more relaxing place. That's why I prefer Melbourne.
Are you enjoying your trip to New Orleans?
Oh, yes, I really like it here.
Would you like to do something tonight?
Sure, I'd love to.
Let's see. Have you been to a jazz club yet?
Yes, I've already been to several clubs here.
Okay. What about an evening riverboat tour?
Actually, I've gone twice this week.
So what do you want to do?
Well, I haven't been to the theater in a long time.
Oh, okay. I hear there's a terrific show at the Sanger Theater.
Great, let's make a reservation.
People are describing how they feel. Listen and circle the problem. 1.
I feel terrible today. I ate too much last night and my stomach doesn't feel well at all.
You should take something for it.
2.
This pain in my head is terrible.
Let me get you some aspirin.
Thanks. That's just what I need.
3.
I'm not going to school today. I've got to see the dentist. My tooth is really bothering me.
Oh, that's too bad.
4.
I think I'll stay in bed today. I think I hurt myself carrying those bags on the weekend. My back is killing me.
Can I give you a massage? Maybe that will help.
Oh, yeah. Thanks. I'll try anything.
5.
How do you feel?
Sorry, I can't talk.
Let me get you some hot lemon tea. That should help.
Thanks.
6.
I need to go to the drugstore. I have a bad cold and my head is all stuffed up.
Oh, that's too bad. I hope you feel better soon.
One.
What do you take for a bad cold, Ted?
Oh, I have this great cold remedy. It always works. I chop up a bunch of garlic, put it in hot water, then drink it.
Gross. That sounds awful.
It is awful. I hated it when I was a kid, but my grandmother made me drink it every time I got a cold, and I always felt better a few hours later. It works for her, too. She's going to be 94 years old this summer.
Maybe I should try it.
2.
What do you think is the best thing to take for a cold?
I take that new cold medicine. You know, the one they advertise on TV.
I've seen that commercial. The one with the dancing pink pills, right?
That's the one. Well, anyway, I had this really bad cold a few months ago, and I was watching TV when the commercial came on. So I thought, you know, why not try it? It worked so well for me. Now it's the only thing I take.
It sounds pretty effective.
3.
Do you have a good cold remedy?
Oh, sure. Chicken soup.
No way. Does that really work?
Have some. I promise you'll feel better.
Who makes the soup? Your mom?
Actually, my mom's a doctor, so she doesn't believe that chicken soup really works. So I make it myself. I just go down to the supermarket and pick up a can. I got the idea from a story I read in the newspaper. It was all about this guy who ate chicken soup for every meal, and now he's over 100 years old.
I don't know. I never believe that stuff.
4.
What do you take for a cold, Helen?
Oh, orange juice. It's supposed to be good for you because it has a lot of vitamin C in it. I make a big pitcher of it and drink it all the time.
Interesting. Maybe I should try it.
You really should. I read about it on this website for health problems, you know, on the internet. It says that drinking a lot of orange juice can cure just about anything, even stuff like toothaches and sore muscles.
Well, I'm not sure about that, but I'll try it next time I have a cold.
Hello and welcome to everyone's favorite game show, World Wiz. Tonight we have two teams. On my left from Boston, please welcome David and Amy. And on my right from San Francisco, please welcome Tony and Seiko. Okay, the rules are simple. There are 5 questions in each round. In the first round, anyone can answer. You just hit that buzzer. And if you're wrong, the other team can buzz in. So, let's get started with round 1. The first round is about continents. So, question 1. Which is the biggest continent in the world? David?
Asia.
That is correct! Asia is the biggest continent. It also has a bigger population than any other continent, 3.9 billion people. And China is the country with the highest population. More than 1.3 billion people live there. So, question 2. Which is the second largest continent in the world? Seiko.
North America?
No, Seiko, I'm sorry, that's wrong. Amy?
Africa?
Yes, Africa is the second largest continent. And there are 53 countries in Africa. For an extra point, the world's biggest desert is in Africa. Can you name it? Tony?
The biggest desert is the Sahara?
Right! 2 points. Okay, question 3. Which is the smallest continent? Amy?
Europe?
No, Amy, that's wrong. Tony?
Australia.
That's right, 2 points. Okay, question 4. Does anyone know which continent has the fewest people? Amy?
Antarctica?
That's right. Okay, now North America consists of 3 large countries: Canada, the US, and Mexico. Now, question 5, the last question in this round is, what is the largest city in North America? Seiko.
Mexico City?
Correct! Mexico City has a population of around 22 million people. By the way, there are 7 continents. Every continent except one begins and ends with the letter A. Which continent does not begin and end with the letter A? Amy?
Europe.
Right, but sorry that wasn't a question in the quiz, so I'm sorry, no points for that. And that's the end of round 1, and the score at the end of round 1 is...
And match the people to the words that describe them. Then listen again and check your answers. 1.
So what's your new teacher like? Jeffrey, isn't it?
Yeah, that's his name. He's all right. The only problem is he never stops talking. We never get a chance to say anything in class.
2.
Here's a photo of my new girlfriend, Ray.
Pretty. What's she like?
Oh, she's great. She just loves to have fun.
3.
Why don't you want to go to the party, Gloria?
I just don't, that's all. I want to stay home.
You're driving me crazy. Could you try to be a bit more flexible?
4. Did you study for the test, Keith?
What test? I thought it was next week.
No, it's today. Do you even have your textbook?
I guess I forgot it.
5. Have you seen Irene?
No, not for a while. She probably went out for a coffee.
Again? She never does any work. Just drinks coffee and listens to music all day.
6.
Hey, is that your brother over there?
Yeah, he likes to sit by himself.
Does he ever talk to anyone?
No, Phil doesn't say too much. He's a good guy, though.
Hey, Jill, have you seen that magazine Mom left here?
Hi, Kylie. Yeah, I'm reading it right now. There's a great survey in here.
Let me see that. Your true personality revealed. You don't really believe this stuff, do you?
Come on, it's really interesting. Why don't you try it?
All right, read it to me.
Okay. The first question has to do with parties. At parties, do you like to introduce yourself to strangers or wait until people come and talk to you?
I'm kind of shy, I guess, so I like to wait.
Okay. How about in social situations in general? Are you quiet or talkative?
Well, I don't really like to talk a lot.
And at sporting events, do you cheer loudly for your team or stay silent even when your team is winning?
Oh, I'd never cheer loudly.
How about at work? Do you feel comfortable chatting with the boss, or do you feel uncomfortable?
I feel really uncomfortable when I talk to the boss.
Okay, the next one is about restaurants.
So, how did I do?
Well, you're gentle, kind, shy, and romantic. You're also creative and artistic. You don't like criticism and prefer to do things your own way. So according to this, you were born in the year of the sheep. That would be 1979.
Hey, that's right! Those surveys are better than I thought.
Linda and Scott are looking through a photo album. Listen to their conversation. How have they changed? Write down 3 changes.
What are you looking at, Scott?
Oh, just one of our photo albums.
Oh, look, it's our wedding picture.
Yeah, just think, we'll be celebrating our 5th wedding anniversary this month.
Yeah, and I remember I couldn't stand you when we first met. But a year later, we fell in love and got married.
And here's a picture of our honeymoon. Wow, we sure look different now, don't we?
Yes, my hair is much shorter now, and you gained a little weight. You were always too thin. Oh, and look, here's a picture of the day we brought Maggie home from the hospital.
She's adorable. And now we have 2 kids. Who would have guessed?
Yeah, we're just lucky that they look like me.
One. Zachary.
I used to play the piano a lot when I was younger, but I don't play much anymore. Now I enjoy playing in a band. We call ourselves the Bandits. We've been practicing for a few months in my garage, and pretty soon we're going to start playing at parties. Maybe we'll become famous. We all have a great time. I like doing things with other people. That's what I like best about it.
2. Erica.
I've always collected things, even when I was young. I used to collect everything. Comic books, baseball cards, you name it. But they're all packed away in boxes now. Now my favorite pastime is gardening. I spend all weekend outside with my flowers. I love seeing them change. That's what I like best about it, I guess. They're these little seeds at first, and then one day they're big, beautiful flowers.
3. Bradley.
When I was a teenager, all I did was sit around playing video games. But I can't stand them anymore. I work in an office now, so I sit in front of a boring computer screen all day. Now I like being outdoors. I belong to a hiking group, and we go someplace different every weekend. I keep fit and healthy this way. The best thing is that I can make some really great friends.
4. Evan.
I like collecting things. I collected baseball cards when I was a kid, but I don't anymore. These days, baseball card collectors are only interested in the money. I wanted to collect things that are really beautiful, so that's why I started collecting stamps. Some of the stamps I have are really, really beautiful. I think they're like paintings. What I like best is looking at my collection. It's like walking through a tiny museum full of wonderful paintings.
One.
Hey, I was just talking to Cindy. Did you know she's had a really good job in a computer company for a long time?
Really?
Yeah, but she's decided to change jobs. She wants to become an elementary school teacher.
Wow, that's a surprise.
2.
I'm really excited about the rock concert next week. I'm glad I got my tickets early, because I heard that all the tickets have been sold.
I heard that too. I'm looking forward to the concert. It should be great.
3.
I got a really cool present for my birthday.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
My parents gave me a dog, a little puppy. She's so cute. I've always wanted a dog.
That's awesome. So what are you going to call her?
Spot.
4.
Terry's not here tonight. I hear she's sick.
Yeah, I spoke to her dad this morning, and he said she has a really bad case of the flu. She's had it for about a week.
Sometimes it takes a long time to get over the flu. Terry has been sick a couple of times this year.
I know. It's too bad.
5.
That guy over there has just moved here from Canada. I was talking to him a while ago. He's really interesting. He's an actor, and he's already appeared in a couple of movies.
Yeah, so he was telling me. He mentioned the names of his movies, but I haven't seen any of them.
Maybe one day he'll be a big star.
6.
There's a really interesting exhibition at the museum this month. It's all about Walt Disney and the story of how he started making cartoons.
Is that right? I haven't been to the museum for a long time.
You should go and take a look at it. I'm sure you'll find it really interesting.
I think I will. Thanks for letting me know.